if either one of us would have gave up at the beginning when things were really difficult. Like so many people give up on each other when challenges start to happen, right? Because we just don't know. Like we don't know. So it's so easy just to quit. It's so easy to be like, you know what, I'm done with you.
Yeah.
Versus putting the effort into the relationship, because we always think there's better on the other side.
There was something that I was listening to, and it was something I started getting into it, but I don't remember the whole thing, but it was something about like how relationships today, it doesn't seem like people really try like the way they used to before. Mm-hmm. I don't know if it's the same, because maybe back in the day, getting divorced was like
frowned upon.
It was frowned upon. Mm-hmm. Like there was a stigma, like, oh, so-and-so got divorced or whatever. Maybe, I mean, to be honest, more for the women than the men or whatever, but it was a thing like that you had been divorced, right?
Right.
Where today it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
You know,
it's just filing a document.
So when it comes to like having to work things out, back in the day, it was like, we can't get divorced.
Right.
What are we going to do? You know what I mean? So I don't know if maybe that has also had an impact on how relationships work today.
You know, but even then, it's like, well, what do you do? We can't get a divorce. What do we do?
Right.
People back then were so busy just trying to survive that today we are aware of our emotions. People are starting to wake up. People are starting to become more connected to who they are and are questioning why.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that is, I think that is all way higher today than it is, than it was back then.
And understanding that their past, the way they were raised or the conditioning or, you know, just all these things that play a part in who
the brainwashing
we become is playing a role in their relationship and who they are.
Yeah. I think it's like different things that came at a different time, you know? Like back then you had to work things out because getting divorced was a bad thing and you didn't want to get divorced. And now getting divorced is not a big deal. So it's easy to just get divorced and, well, I don't need to put up with this. I'm going to find somebody else. When maybe that was, you needed to put the work in a little bit more and you guys would have figured it out. And today people are like all working with themselves. So it's kind of like we need a little bit of both. Right. It's like hang in there and both of you work on yourselves and then we can figure it out.
Right.
You know, but it's like different things that came at different times.
And sometimes it does take that separation for both to realize what they truly have.
And what it's like out there.
Right.
Which you hear from a lot of people.
Yes.